Okay. All right, let's see. So moderation. Okay. All right, going live. Doing some live readings. I'm a little late. 10 minutes late. It's always difficult. If anyone's here, let me know. I know I didn't really prepare for this. Like I didn't really prepare everyone that I was going live. Just did it real quick. Let me see. Hi. Ugh, these past few days, energy has been shitty. Hi, Tiffany. Hi, C Manzo. Hi, Manzo. Hi, Chaos. Hi, everybody. Yeah, so I feel like we need a little music, maybe, but I have to find. I think I just not doing music because having to find like royalty free music is difficult to, play on YouTube. How's everybody doing? The energy's been kind of really rough. Sorry if I keep playing with my hair, but my hair is irritating me. Hi, Susan. So I'm going to have to I'll do it off camera. Fix my hair. Apologize. The energy has been insane. Like, I haven't liked it. I don't know about you, but I know about how I've been feeling. Hold on, I'm going to turn this light on real quick. Okay. Hi, everybody. I'm back. And I fixed my hair. Sort of. At least I got it out of my face. How's everybody doing? Hi, Susan. Hi there. I agree. Energy has been really yucky lately. I don't know how to feel about it, but I'm glad I'm not alone in feeling this funk. Yeah, kind of weird energy. Yeah, it's felt like kind of like aggressive, almost like everyone's just like over everything or pissed off or it just it's not been fun. You know? Good, I'm at work. Shh, don't tell anyone. Okay. Okay. I won't tell anyone. Guess what, everybody? Tiffany's over. I just told us. Is that okay? Um, yeah, I feel like it's been like aggressive. Like the energy in the world just feels very like in your face and aggressive. And it's been really, really annoying and just not fun. Oh, yes, exactly. Everyone is over everything. Yeah, I feel like people are just kind of like, you know, how like when people get a feeling of like, oh, maybe this will be good. Oh, and I am though. I am proud of my new mug, the house medium. This is a cute little one. Yeah. So you know how like people kind of go, oh, maybe this will be good, or maybe things are gonna be okay, or this could be like a good thing, or maybe this feels good, and then it's like, no, everything feels like crap. Everything feels like shit. It's not good. It all sucks. That's the feeling I get. And let me tell you, yesterday was so bumpy. Ah, my gosh. I knew it was gonna be. I hate it. I hate when I'm right. I was like, this day's gonna be a bumpy, things are not gonna go smooth. Not only did things not go smooth, but then my air con broke in the car in 100-degree weather on the way home from a long drive. But then, I know it sounds weird, as much as how much I hated it and was so pissed and everything, I was like, okay, oddly, I'm very grateful that it's just that and not, like, because I just knew that I was being so careful that day. So whenever you have like a feeling where you're like the energy feels off, like you can see how red my arm is because I had to roll the windows down and it got burnt. Like I'm not a person who gets burnt. Yeah, right, Jim? Jim knows. Anyway, whenever you feel like you have one of those days where you like things are not clicking, do not push things that day. You have to kind of give in and go, this day is going to be like riding a very bumpy ride. And you almost have to just buckle in and ride the ride and just be very, very careful and be very aware of everything. So today, um, it just you felt like was getting hit in the face by yesterday's energy. But I've been posting in my energy climates on my Patreon. I'm not posting them on my Instagram anymore. But since it's already passed, yesterday passed, um, and some of you have already seen it. Some of you, I think a lot of you are on my Patreon who are on here. But anyway, I'm doing some live readings if you're interested for donation, 15 for intuitive, 20 for a medium reading. And in between those readings, we can just chitty chat chat. Chitty chat chat. Any questions or anything anybody has? And are you guys listening to the house medium? Are you listening? Because the latest episode just posted. Hey, Nicolette. Nicole's gonna be on. She's gonna be on my podcast. Did you see my new mugs? This one has see, I got it right. Hello. Hello. Yeah, so we can chat and I can read and we can chat and I can read. I'm watching while I'm doing clients' lashes. What? Are they okay with this? Are they watching too? Oh gosh, I gotta check my makeup. Oh my God, I had no idea you had a new podcast. I don't know how I missed it. Andrea, she's sleeping? Is she hearing or you have earbuds in? This is amazing. How does someone sleep while you're doing their eyelashes? Who is this person? I guess I have a podcast. We're on the 26th episode, Andrea. It's called The House Medium. You I have sound effects on there. I have AirPods. I have the Medium Brew Cafe in there. I've created a whole virtual world, and people send in their emails to me of paranormal activities that have happened to them. I've been under a rock. Clearly, because how could you not know? I mean, clearly I'm advertised all over my Instagram. Just I'm being sarcastic, obviously. But people send in their paranormal experiences, and then I have those people on my podcast and I tell them what I see it was. So it's like real people with real stories. And then I have kind of a virtual world where I have, the Medium Brew Cafe and I have all these sound effects. This week's podcast was very touching because it was two people with personal stories, the things that have happened. I have an email coming your way. It's just taking too long for me to put together. Everybody says that, Elena. Everybody says that. I've heard this line before. But Nicole's going to be on. I'm recording somebody today. Did you hear? And I am announcing next week I will have Bill Letzen on. I'm going to try and advertise it before, but he's the person who had the near-death experience. I posted it. It went viral, and I had already have recorded him interviewing him about that experience. Very exciting stuff. Yes, so I have a podcast, Andrea, The House Medium. You can't really see it, really, though. I've been trying to send you this email since you started your wonderful podcast. Thank you. Okay, be honest. This is it. I can't show you me without the ring light because I'll look scary. But this is it without the ring light. Is this too simple? Because I felt like some people might have thought it was too simple. Yeah, I'm vain like that. I'm a Leo. I mean, I was saying without a ring light. Really, though, I've been trying to send you this email. Okay, I've read this. Okay. That's okay. I believe you. Sort of. Yeah. So, anyway, what are we chatting about? Am I doing readings? Are we chatting? What's happening? Tell me what's happening. You're the young group, the young generation. You tell me. What are we talking about? I can answer questions. Reader's room. Oh, you're going to do the reader's room episode? Okay, you don't want to be on. That's fine. The reader's room is when people send in their paranormal experiences. Okay. And I just read them instead of having them on. And then I still answer and tell you what I see. No problem. I can have you in the reader's room. No problem. I understand. Not everybody wants to be on a podcast. I want to be on. I just answered your question. Yes, you want to be on the reader's room. I get it. That's awesome. Okay. So, does anybody want any readings today? Or does anybody have any questions? We all want to know how Nicole is. How does someone sleep through an eyelash thing? I don't get my eyelashes done, so I'm not quite sure how it would feel like. Seems like it would be somewhat uncomfortable, not comfortable enough to sleep through. Just a side. That's my question. Jen, you wanted to come in here. Now you're stuck. A lot of people fall asleep, even snore. What? It's that relaxing? Oh my gosh, my cat. She's going to get stuck. She's going to get her paw stuck. Is your paw stuck? Oh no, she got her paw stuck. Hold on. She got her paw stuck. Hold on. Okay, well, you have to go out then. You're not being very good girl. Goodbye. Sorry, everybody. Jem's like, this isn't exciting enough for her. She left. Okay, so I guess the eyes are closed for over an hour, and I have blankets for them to get all comfy. I know, but aren't you like putting stuff and going like this and pulling or something? Okay. I don't know if I could fall asleep at that, but I don't know. Anyway, that's interesting. So now that we're here, does anybody have any questions or want to get a reading or anything like this? How's everybody doing? Here in Los Angeles, it is I kept begging for the heat. Well, we got it. We got plenty. Nicole, I always think you're here in LA, which tells me this is a good move because I was just about to say to you, isn't it hot? And then I realized, oh wait, she's not here in LA. Yeah, it's 100 degrees. Yes, I'm pretty lightheaded. Can we hear some alien stuff? Some alien stuff. Okay. What do you want to know? What do you want? What do you have some questions about it? Hello, Bloom. So yes, I am. I'm doing some chit-chatting. I would like a reading, please. I'm in the Inland Empire. Oh, okay. Yes, so I'm doing readings for it's $15 for intuitive, 20 for a medium. The information once the payment goes through, then I'll put you on the list, and obviously you're the first person on the list. And the information on all that is in the description. I guess alien stuff, I feel like alien activity has picked up quite a bit, or people's awareness of it has picked up quite a bit. And we're seeing so many people kind of opening up and talking about their experiences or even admitting that they believe in it. I don't feel like it's that people think alien activity has picked up. I feel like people are just noticing it more. It has always been there from what I can see all along, but people are just starting to notice it more. And so I do feel like that realm is definitely um, the alien world has always been trying to get us to wake up and be aware. Um, they're interdimensional beings, which is the class I'm teaching. The class I'm teaching is on interdimensional beings. That class will be on the 26th, and that's working with the different interdimensional beings, which is 1 week is alien, 1 week is angels, 1 week it's we're doing deities, and the next week we're doing fae. So I believe they're all kind of connected, basically. Did I? I think a lot of people vanished when I started talking about aliens. Not everybody's into aliens. So yeah, it's pretty quiet. Yeah, the energy's like really weird. And in LA, we're having like a huge actors and writers strike. So are you going to do mediumship 101 again? I missed it the last time. Um yeah, probably. Um Hey Melissa, is that you? Is Melissa Elena? I just got notification from you. Um Love to hear all about it. All about what? Okay, Melissa, I got a medium reading for you. Um I'm probably going to do the 101 course, but no, I'm Elena. Okay, so where's Melissa? Are you here, Melissa? But not right now. It might be a while. I kind of took a break from those courses because I did bring back some of them, and not too many people were really, signing up for that. So I'm kind of trying to cover other stuff besides that. So I don't know where Melissa went. I got a donation from Melissa for a medium reading. If she's here, speak up. So I know you're here. And what do you want to hear about? What do you hear all about? What do you mean? About which part? The class, I already told you about the class, and you're coming to the class, I believe. Anyone else here? Is Melissa here? Is there a Melissa here? Because someone got a medium reading and now I don't know where they are. I don't see a Melissa. I see Elena. I see Bloom. Or is that Bloom Vamp? Who just got a medium reading? Hi, Tanaya. I feel like, did they just like do a drive by? Just they just scroll by and donated $20 and left? I mean, okay, well, if Melissa is here and if you're typing and I'm not seeing you, then email me and let me know at AdelaLavine@gmail, because it's really odd because I don't see anybody. I just did PayPal. Okay, that's you, Chaos. You're Melissa then. Is that okay if I said that? Is that cool? Yeah, I got a PayPal from someone named Melissa. Is that you doing a medium reading? Okay, so I don't know. Is the chat slow or am I just, not picking up what people are laying down? Okay, if are you is that you? Are you the one that just got a medium reading? Just say yes or no. I feel like I'm trying to talk to people and I don't know if anyone hears me or what. How much for a medium question? It's $20 for a medium reading. You know what that was me, silly chaos. Okay. Okay. Silly chaos is Melissa, right? I'm being clear, like, because it doesn't say chaos in there, right? Okay, so if that's you with that name that got a medium reading, then with the medium reading, you're going to tell me who you want to like to speak to, who has passed. I hear you. Okay, cool. Um, whether it's just tell me how you're related to the person, like my grandmother, my mother's side, a best friend, and then I'm going to see how they pass and then I'll start the reading. I did what? I don't know. Okay, do me a favor, everyone. When you're talking to me on here, can you say more than 2 words? Like, explain. I don't know what you're answering to. You guys have to remember that. So just say to me, like, I did this or whatever. Just, we can keep it straight. So if you're getting a medium reading, Chaos, and you're the Melissa getting a medium reading, then you need to tell me who you'd like to speak to, your connection to the person. Um, what is happening? You're just saying, yep. Okay. So go ahead and tell me who you want to speak to. In the meantime, I definitely feel like the chat is really slow today. Am I imagining it? Or does it feel slow for everybody else? Okay, Tanaya, I got you. Okay, look, Chaos, you have to say who you want me to connect you with. You can't just keep saying, I did. Yep. Yes. Yeah. I need to know who you would like me to connect you with by your relationship to that person, What is happening? I can't find the description on this live. Um, you can't? It's in the description. It's slow, but I don't know if they understand the question. I got you, Andrea. Okay. You have to tell me who you'd like me to connect you with, right? And Elena, it's do I just buy a sticker? No, no. Okay, PayPal. I'm gonna pin it. Okay. We're having like, see what I mean about today? I told you guys. I need to know who you want to talk to. You're just saying on data side. You have to say my grandmother on this side, my friend, my grandfather. You got to spell out more than just 3 words. Like you got to be a little more communicative. You know what I mean? I'm putting it up for you. Hold on. I have a Cash App too. It's just not my preference. She said, "Grandma, where are you guys seeing this?" Ah, okay. Thank you. I just saw it. Thank you very much. Apologies. 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 Okay. Okay. So, chaos reading for my grandma on my dad's side. Like that. Everyone take note of this, of chaos and how she wrote reading for my grandma on my dad's side. That is how I'd like you to state things when I ask you it when you're getting a medium reading. But thank you. Okay. So, I appreciate it. I'm getting my actual wand out for you. It's my favorite one. And let's begin your reading, okay? Hold on. So remember, I'm probably going to say stuff and see, get you to confirm. So the first thing I hear from her is that she's so excited. She's been waiting to connect with you. Have we talked to her before? She's very like she's saying that things have been kind of slow moving, like she's been trying to get your attention, she's trying to get other people's attention, and it's kind of like sometimes you get it, sometimes you don't. She knew she was going to pass. She felt very at peace with it. She felt like she said it was like sitting in a nice recliner chair that you just fall asleep, that she kind of felt like it was like falling asleep and waking up somewhere else. She doesn't have any complaints about her passing. She does feel that the family has drifted apart since she died. She feels like the family isn't sticking together on things. It's almost like every person for themselves kind of thing. Like, yeah, I mean, almost like she's saying that everyone's just kind of looking out for themselves more than she would like. Although she does want to share that since she passed, what she's learned about herself is that she sacrificed a lot of things for the family and she gave up a lot of herself for it. When she talks about her death, she's saying she had a fear of not being able to breathe. I know this sounds strange, but like having trouble breathing. Um, I don't know if that makes sense. And like I said, you can talk back to me and you can go like, yes, this makes sense, that this doesn't, or kind of give me the feedback. I really appreciate it to let me know if this is making sense to you. She also says something about, yeah, n- you're living a life that she kind of admires, that she's encouraging you to venture out on your own and not feel like you need the approval of the family or others or something to do whatever it is that you want to do. She had felt like she had to stay in line, you know what I mean? Like be a good girl and be do the things that was expected of her. Um was she petite? Like not petite, but was she kind of small, like short? Because she's talking about that I might have looked small, but she was very feisty and she kind of carried the family in a very maternal, matriarch, like a matriarch type of way. I don't know if this makes any sense because you haven't talked back to me. Yes, we have talked. You have talked? What do you mean by that? You've talked when she was alive or since she's passed? I'm not quite sure. So yeah, if you guys could just try to spell things out literally what you're trying to say so I can know what's going on. She also says something about the month of March, April. So like the end of March going into April. Yeah, she's saying that like there's something very significant around that time. Yeah, that's it. I was trying to see if there was something else she has to say about it, but she's saying like this is a good time, I guess, to remember her or to think about her or to include her in that time. I don't know if it's a celebration or something. Okay, got you, Elena. So I hope this makes sense. So she's also talking about I don't know. I'm looking at this house, and in the back of the house, there's like these beautiful rose gardens or flowers, or she's talking about the bed of flowers. I just got you, Elena. I got you on the list. Thank you. Yeah, and she's talking about like this being a place of I don't want to say worship, but kind of like a peaceful place, a place where you can feel safe, or a place where people can feel good about talking to her. Yes, very short. Cuz I feel like this space like was meant to kind of contemplate or meditate cuz for some reason she's specific. I don't know if this is her backyard or someone has created this area for a meditative place. Super feisty in our matriarchy, medium reading maternal grandmother. Yeah. Okay. Wait until you're reading, Elena, because I won't remember because there's a lot of people, not a lot of people, there's a few people ahead of you, and I'm probably going to forget. So when it's your turn, remind me again. And she keeps saying the end of March and the beginning of April to remember she will be celebrating along with you. And all of a sudden I got like a whole flash of Disneyland, something about Disneyland and the magic of Disney. Magic. I feel like the last thing I'm going to say to you is that she's saying that she was kind of magical, but kind of like that fairy godmother type of energy, and that you have this ability as well. It's almost like that's why she feels you're kind of connected to her. Yeah, because she kind of had this in her. And that's the last thing. Let's hear what song she has to play for us, okay? We're doing spirit shuffle, spirit shuffle, spirit shuffle. 40%. Spirit shuffle. Okay, hold on.
Connected to Edda's iPad and iPhone too.
Yeah, okay, be quiet. All right. Why are you connected to my iPad? I gotta check out what's going on with my iPad. It's not supposed to be. Okay, whatever. I don't want this. All right, here we go. You're gonna see. I'm gonna just like hit this. I don't think this is the song. Let me hear. Let me see the lyrics, okay? What would you do if it all came back to you? Each crest of each wave, bright as lightning. What would you say if you had to leave today? Leave everything behind, even though for once you're shining. Oh, this is about like going on going on your own. When you hear the sounds, you realize it's just the wind and notice it matters who and what you let under your skin. It's one of my, I love this song though, by the way. I can't play the whole thing, but this is called Line of Fire, Junip. Hold everything back, all emotions set aside, convince yourself someone else, and fight from the world your lack of confidence. This is about believing in yourself. Yeah. It's about believing in yourself and kind of pushing your own. Is that pretty? I feel like this is fitting what she was trying to say, because she was telling me you're very similar to her and that she wanted to kind of forge her own path, and she's telling you to forge your own path. Isn't that a pretty song, everyone? Too bad I can't play the whole thing before YouTube knocks me down. I'll play a good amount as we get ready for our next reading. For Tanaya, go ahead and throw up your who you would like me to connect you with. When we do the interdimensional beings class, are we opening the door and we'll have more experiences? No, hun. It doesn't work that fast. I think people got to understand, I'm going to teach you stuff, and you have to learn to practice it. It doesn't work like I just open the door and everything comes rushing. It's not how those things work. You have to practice it. I'm going to give you the tools and the know-how, and we may do a little journeying, but the rest is up to you. You have to practice and open to it. The experiences will be on your own. You know what I mean? Like, people have to realize that. You have to do the work. You'll see when I even have the person on my podcast next week. We talk about that. What do you think? But she didn't say anything. What do you think? What do you think about that? Isn't that a pretty song, everyone? Could you guys hear it? Who's saying Tanaya is paternal grandmother? Did we already talk to your paternal grandmother before? Yeah, so isn't that a pretty song? Yeah, you guys, when I do these classes on how to connect to the other realms, of course, I want you to experience it a little bit in a journey, and we'll do different journeys. Isn't it a pretty song? Um, but you have to practice this stuff. It's not like I just open up the door and like, here you are. It doesn't work like that. You have to put the energy into it. You have to like practice. You got to hone that muscle, sharpen that muscle, and that's what I'm going to be teaching you, how to tell the difference between these two entities, all these different intuitions, all these different beings, and the rest is up to you to continue utilizing it. So I'm going to introduce you to that realm, show you what it means, show you what an angel realm, what those energies are like, but you have to practice. Okay, I don't know what Melissa thought of that song or about the reading. I do like to hear from you guys. Okay, so I am like, we are talking about stuff and everything, but this is I'm doing readings, and for donations I pinned where where to do them. 15 for the intuitive, 20 for medium. We've spoken to my grandmother before. I'm excited. Oh, yay. Who sung that song? Okay, this is called Line of Fire by Junip. See? Oh, you can't. It's backwards. Junip. It's about forging ahead, forging your own path. Okay, Tanaya, let's go. We've spoken to your grandmother before. Okay, so then I won't ask her how she passed. I'll just I'll just dive in. Okay, here we go. And we'll do spirit shuffle with your grandmother as well. Oh, she's funny. So the first thing I hear is, oh, she just wants the answers to everything. She wants she wants to know everything, and she wants everything right now, and she doesn't have any patience I can't make things happen for you. I love that song, right? Can also tell me if anything made sense in the reading would be nice as well. Yeah, she's saying like you haven't had any patience, that you've kind of wanted everything right now, that you've been pushing the envelope, meaning like you've been pushing how far um how far that you can take yourself. She's kind of talking more about the here and now rather than the past. She says here's a recommendation she has for you is let go of the past. She thought family was everything when she was alive. She thought there's nothing more important than family. And she says she wants you to know she's wrong. There is more important things. And that family that you are born to is just a very small version of yourself. And that there's so many other energies to connect to. She says it's holding you back, trying to understand everyone in your family. She says she can't make things magically happen or magically appear, that you're working really hard on your path and that this is it's almost like you're ahead, she's saying, of most people in your family. And I do know a little bit about Tanaya, so I know that's probably true. But she's saying like you're ahead kind of emotionally and spiritually. That's what she's talking about. Definitely more than her. She was a believer in the concrete things. She was a believer in God. So she just didn't really believe in the magic of things. And she's saying like, um, that she does more now, and that she's saying that she's definitely have opened herself up in a way that she couldn't when she was alive. So the one thing she wants to stress to you is that things take time, and that, you can't expect all change to happen rapidly. She was very religious. So what she's surprised to find is that there is no organization to things, that it's kind of more about what you choose to believe, what you choose to learn from. She's very excited to let you know that you're not alone and that you've never been alone, and that your family has kind of made things sometimes difficult on you, and let it go. Is there something you're going through right now? Like, is there a reason why she's saying this? Deva- Devoured to family? What does you mean? Devoted. Okay. Yeah, so she feels like that might have been a mistake, her devotion, meaning like this is a message to you and to all women. You don't have to devote your life to your family and let go of all of who you are. Like, she's saying to you that before she thought if there wasn't a family to devote all of yourself to, then it was kind of like, what's the point almost? Like, yes, I think she's talking about my relationship with a sibling. Okay. Okay. Oh my God. Love. It's Christine. Hello, everyone. Love it. Hi, Christine. Um, so yeah, I feel like she's trying to set you free from all that. So I don't know if there's something you're going through currently. So just let me know. I've always wanted to have my own family and it never happened for me. Yeah. That's that's kind of what I'm saying. I'm struggling with that. Yeah. I feel like what she's trying to show you is that there isn't not everything is about, is about our chat is really off. I've been typing this whole time. The reading was great. Definitely made sense, except the place to meditate at Rose Bushes. Our family is very complicated. I don't trust them. Okay. List open. By the way, did I make an anonymous approach to the person of interest? I don't know what you're talking about, Christine. Like if you're referring to a past reading, you have to remember I read a lot of people and I may not remember, but I might remember, when I read you again. The list is still open, and you'll just have to remind me. The list is open. Um, yeah, I'm not gonna remember. Like you guys got to remember, I'm reading all the time on here in private. Like you gotta give me a little break. It's 15 for intuitive, 20 for medium. So yeah, TB, let's play your song. Okay, hold on. Ready? Let's see. Wait, let me do it in front of you. That's interesting. This is one of my favorite songs. The information's in the description. Put a gun in my hand. This song is about redemption and repentance. Doesn't make sense for you, I don't think. Pushing my hope to the edge, and it's like about like someone. It's about someone hurting you. What was the message about my struggle? I already told you everything. Everything she said. Everything she said about it. I told you it all. You know what I mean? Did you hear what? Like the whole reading got you, Christine. The whole reading was about her saying like she realizes that you don't. Did you not hear the whole reading? Okay, I don't think that song. Let's try it. Maybe this was my energy or something. So let's try it for you again. No, it's kind of interesting. These songs are both kind of like this song. The lyrics are, it's kind of about like, kind of like, I don't know, like being badass in a way. Being devoted to my family was a mistake. I don't know if I'm kind of confused that you didn't hear the whole message. The whole thing she was telling you. She was saying to you that she made a mistake believing that a woman's just supposed to devote their whole life to their family, that there's other things to be, there's other things to do. There's other ways to expand yourself, that it's not all about that. So I'm not sure how you missed that message because the whole reading was about it. The whole reading was about her realizing there was so much more to things than just that. She's saying like that's not all of what life's about. So I think it was pretty clear. I think you have to go rewatch it, okay? Because I feel like you missed the whole point, and I do have to move on to Andrea. So just kind of rewatch it, and I think you'll hear it. Because I know sometimes you just get caught in what you think you should hear instead of, or what you want to hear instead of what is actually happening. All right, Andrea, I would like to do my maternal grandmother, please. So I think you should and the songs that were coming up for you were kind of like about being a badass, almost like kind of like going after things and not apologizing. I guess I would have a family and discover who I am. I think she's trying to say you don't discover who you are through a family. So that's not how you just, by the way, most people lose themselves when they have a family and it's hard for people to discover. So I think you have the message very backwards. Okay, so we're moving on to Andrea now. You remember these are short readings and I try to be as thorough as possible. If you didn't understand it, then you may have to go back and rewatch it because I think it was pretty clear what she was saying. I mean, it was not minced words at all. And the songs are coming up are about being a badass and, you know, kind of stepping forward. All right. So I would like to do my maternal grandmother. All right. Have I talked to her before? Your grandmother before? So TB, I have to move forward. And okay. All right. So maternal grandmother, please. You guys have to remember, let me give you a quick little thing. The world of physical and having the physicalness of us is only one part of why we're here. There's this whole other spiritual aspect of us, the spirit of us that is growing and learning and evolving. And when you get very caught into the very traditional, like this is what you do, and then you do this, and then you do this, and then you do that, and you're getting caught in a rhetoric of believing that there's a way you have to be in this world and the way you have to act and what you should or should not be doing versus to seeing what is really truly best for you. You have to follow your own path. And that's what those two songs were popping up, kind of that vibe is. All right, let's go with Andrea, your maternal grandmother, please. Okay. So the first thing I hear from her is that this is all very new. It's almost like where she is very new. She didn't expect for things to be the way they are right now. Um, she's saying that when she died, she thought the world would kind of open up to her, um, meaning like she thought she was going to kind of be in this kind of heaven like state. But it's turned out that things are. Um, so different than she imagined. She's very focused on the afterlife part because she knew she was going to pass and she felt prepared for it. She felt at peace with it. She almost welcomed it. Uh, and I feel like she there's like a feeling of almost like when I feel like kind of panicked, you know how you're kind of like, oh shit, this is about to happen, this is real. And then it happens. That's how I feel from her. Like she just said she just kind of had a last minute panic, but she feels very, very, that sounds accurate. Okay, thanks. Thank you for talking back. Um, she said that she was kind of feeling extremely scared at one point, but then it completely went away. Um, she's very kind of peaceful and not attention driven. Like she's not trying to fight to get my attention. She's very calm, very soothing. She says, thank you for all of the kind words and the things that you have um, said about her. Yes, on point so far. Like she's saying that it's like someone who's just very gracious, like, oh, thank you so much. Thank you for that. Like when someone's like, oh, I appreciate that. Thank you. Oh, thank you for those kind words. Like she's very gracious. I think that's the word I'm looking for. She's very gracious. She's very humble and she's very grateful. And she feels that she's, not in anyone's way was really important to her. She did feel like at the time she was like a burden, and that's just not her style. Like she is definitely not a like, you know, you know how some people are like not doing well or maybe they need a lot of help and they get angry about it and they're like, "Don't you understand? I'm going through that." Like she's not that kind of person. She's the kind of person that's like everybody's going through something, everybody has problems, everyone's struggling. She's no different. She passed the day before my little sister was born, which is why she may have felt that way. Oh, okay. Um, the panic part, that is not why she felt that way. The panic part was because she was actually at the last minute afraid of her own death. Like it was like, oh my God, this is happening. She's gonna die. Um, and then she let go. But yeah, she has a very graciousness to her. She says that in this realm she feels like very loved and respected and taken care of. That was definitely not what she was expecting. She kind of expected a little bit more of, I want to say, like things to be a little bit more crazy, like a little bit more over the top, and everything is so much more simple than she expected. Immediately when she died, she was able to be young again, and she didn't at all care about her older self. And that she said it was just kind of interesting to her how there was no pearly gates, there was nobody like checking her and making sure she was a good person. It's kind of like everyone kind of knows. Anyway, she's just kind of getting into what things are like about there because you ask her a lot. She says that yeah, she says that when it comes to the family, she feels that everybody tries their best. She was Catholic, which is why she thought it would be heaven would be like, yeah. She says heaven is whatever you create it to be. Everyone creates their own version of it. Um she she's quietly relieved that it's not this crazy judgmental place. And she's extremely grateful to even the family for helping her leave this world in such a peaceful state. And hold on. Like she kept showing me different foods and now I have a taste for I feel like it's espresso. Yeah, like a coffee? Yeah, I don't know why. Anyway, lastly, she's saying something, or the other thing she's talking about is the month of May, June. She loved espresso. I just like could taste it. And she's saying this the month of May, June, and to know that she's always connected with everyone during that time. And she's just very gracious. Like, thank you so much for everything everyone did. She says this world is very, very tough, the world we're in, and she wants to remind you that you are doing all of the best that you can and not to be so hard on yourself because it is a very, very hard world. And then she does like a kiss. Hold on. I'm curious to what her song is and if it's going to work with me this time. But although, like, Tanaya's was like her grandmother was trying to tell her, like, go kick ass. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if this is. This is about money. What the hell? What the hell is about? What's going on with you, Andre? This song's about money. Ready? Because I feel like she's trying to express she knows you're going through a hard time. There's something. It's about money coming in. Oh, you're looking for a new job? Listen to the lyrics. You'll hear it. Can you hear the song? Here you go. Here we go. It's coming up. I'm playing Powerball like crazy. Oh my God. She's saying the devil, you know, basically it's probably. It's better to know the devil you know, the devil you don't. Better like know the devil you know. Never alone, never alone. It's better to know the devil you know. This is called It's the Devil You Know. Ready? Hey, let's go by the Ambassadors. Here we go. You're gonna hear it. Wait, listen. Wait. Watch this part. Here we go. It's coming up. I promise it's gonna make sense when you hear this part. Ready? Oh, come on. Okay, here it's coming. All right, here we go. Ready, set, and make that money pile. Make that money miles higher. Make that money pile, baby, miles higher. Hear that? Make that money pile, baby, pile higher. Okay, there you go. Thank you, Grandma. Isn't this a cool song? All right, it's called "The Devil You Know" by the Ambassadors, and it's I'm gonna get notices. I'm gonna get notices from YouTube. It's called the Ambassadors, but with an X in front of it. You welcome. That was awesome. That was awesome. Grandma's like, okay, you're playing that game and you're trying to get that money. And she's like, that song is about like, it's better to know the devil you know. Basically, like, I know that. That's not good. It's better to know that than to not. Oh my gosh. All right, here we go. That was awesome. I hope TB re-listens to the beginning and she'll get the reading. All right, Elena, you're next. And after Elena is Christine. All right, Elena. So on point. This was such a great reading. So much appreciation for you. Thank you. So remember, I do full readings at AdelaLavine.com. I also have a podcast for those of you who just discovered it. Not mentioning names. Andrea, the house medium, where you can listen and send in your stories and everything like that. Okay. So, Elena, you're next. Do you have more spots open? I'm finishing up the last set. Yes, I have more spots open. Sure. Elena, do me a favor and throw in your who you want to talk to. I'm just going to be right back, okay? Everybody, I'll be right back. Just got to run real quick, grab something. Maternal, grandmother, medium reading, please. Okay. Yes, got it. And then, yes, Nicole, after Elena is going to be Christine. Christine's an intuitive. You'll tell me what question you have. I'll be right back. Be right back. I swear. 1 second. Okay, everybody, I'm back. Sorry. Okay, I'm back. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, maternal grandmother medium reading. Okay, all right, here we go. Okay. And I haven't read for her before, right, Elena? A lot of grandmothers and grandpa. Listen, grandma and grandpas, can you give us some advice on this dimension that we're dealing with, please? We all need it, right? Okay. Hold on, I'm just like unlocking. All right. So, I feel like everyone's talking about difficult times. I guess, yeah, I thought I missed it. Yay, I thought I missed it. Hi, Joseph. I feel like everyone's talking about difficult times. Um, your grandmother's acknowledging that things have been difficult, not just for you, but just for everyone on this, planet, and that we're going through such a difficult time right now. And yes, you've talked to her before. Okay. Yeah, I kind of felt like that because I just dived in, right? I didn't get into how she passed or anything. I'm just going straight for whatever she wants to talk about. She's saying that things have been really difficult for everyone, that she wants you to know that the energy with you is almost like trying to wring water out of a rock. Like it's like trying to wring out, things. Like it's feeling almost impossible to kind of pull what you need or something like this. Um, she also acknowledges that life is kind of feeling like pressure constantly for most people, and that it may continue to feel that way. Um, she's also talking to me. She's being really nice to me. She says that she kind of feels at this time she's more about helping people on this plane and the next. So, in the world she's in and in this world. So, she's very much about giving advice on how to handle the difficult parts of life. Seems like a lot of that's been happening today. And I think if you guys don't know, like I did share on my Patreon, like my aircon broke in my car and I just got word about it. And I'm like, you know, annoyed about that. And I feel like when I'm hearing from the spirits, they're always trying to remind me that that there's other ways to deal with this world, and that there's an energy kind of going on where people are feeling like really overwhelmed. And she kind of looks at it like she's saying, like, I just kind of want to remind her, um, Tanaya, what happened? Tanaya's back. She she's kind of feeling um like her advice to you, I guess, is that you you have to allow yourself to um be okay with the mistakes that you make, and that it's okay to make these mistakes, and that you may not have all the answers and you may not know exactly what you're doing. um she kind of has a very, I want to say, grounded and chill way about her, but she says she wasn't always like this, that the reason why she's giving you this quote advice is because a lot of times for her, life was the opposite. Like she always felt like it was like she was being chased, or she was always having to, like, just, you know what I mean? Like she showed me, it's like when you feel like you're pressed up against the wall, you know what I mean? Where you feel like you had, I guess, kind of stuck is the feeling I get. She felt stuck, and she doesn't want to see you feel that way. And she goes, and how people get stuck is they don't allow themselves to grow and change. What's going on with you? What's going on with you? Because this is definitely her giving you advice. Is there something going on with you? Oh, no, that was Nicolette, not Tanaya. I apologize. Because I feel like she's giving you advice about getting unstuck, you know? So there's something going on with you that's making you feel this way. Yeah, so she also says to you that, she's kind of reminding us all, I don't know, your grandmother's really helping everybody, including me, because she's saying, remember that when you get like a certain idea in your head and that you're like, this is the way things have to be. This is that I've been trying to grow. This is the way things have to be. This is the way I have to be. This is the way everyone says you're supposed to be. All that have to, supposed to. She says that actually gets you stuck in life. When you allow yourself to be set free of all that, when you say, we always call it stuck in a rut. Yeah, it's not really stuck in the rut. She's more talking about you can feel stuck when you feel like she's talking about in a different stuck. That's just like kind of like life gets to you and you get so I guess she means my relationship with my mother. Oh, okay. Yeah. Because she's saying like, when you start to feel like when you realize that there isn't these like supposed tos and should be's and could be's or you know what I mean? Like when you're like, this is the way things should be. This is the way life should be. This is the way things are supposed to go for me. She says you'll always get disappointed. When you accept the here and now and you realize, okay, this will soon shift and this will go in a different direction. She got stuck in her life. She got stuck because she says she believed that this was the only way you were supposed to live. She wasn't open to other possibilities or even a different way of living. It was like very like, you go to school, you grow up, you find someone, you get married, you have children, you get a job, you get old, you have grandchildren, you die kind of vibe. This was just what she said she kind of believed was, and anything you want more than that is just fantasy. She says to go for the fantasy. And she says something like she blows you a kiss for September, the month of September, end of August, September. Don't let anyone hold you down. Maybe that has to do with your mom. Okay, so these are, remember, little short readings, but I do like to do this part. I don't know if that makes sense. Here we go. Let's see what song.
Honey, you are a rock.
This is a good one. Coldplay, Green Eyes.
Upon
You look at the lyrics.
which I stand, and I come here to talk.
Here to talk. Green Eyes is the name of the song.
I hope you understand.
Yeah, the spotlight shines upon you, and how could anybody deny you? I came here with a load, and it feels much lighter. Now I met you, and honey, you should know that I never go on without you, Green Eyes. Honey, you are the sea upon which I float.
And how could anybody?
Yeah, this is about, like, I don't know. It's about being special, I think. That's how I interpret it. I think you should know that Green Eyes, you're the one that I wanted to find, and the one who tried to deny
came here with a
it.
love.
I don't know. It feels very like, I love this
so
song because even though there's lyrics, I get like a vibe. I last talked to her in September when my daughter was born. Okay.
Honey,
but she's focusing on you and talking about remembering you're special. And oh, it's September. Okay, I told you September. Yeah, and she's trying to remind you to let yourself shine, stand out. Unless there's some green eyes specifically, like literally green eyes. But yeah, this is Green Eyes by Coldplay. All right, let's go to Christine. What's your question? So look it up, but it definitely feels about letting yourself be special. I just feel like your grandmother just made me feel so much better about life. Because they're trying to remind us that so much happens in life and we can't control everything, which is hard. And that you have to just accept the moments we're in and realize that if you keep telling yourself what should or should not be, you'll get stuck, you know? I hope that made sense and I hope you liked it. Nope, no green eyes. Yeah, I don't think it's literal. I think it's more about the message. It's called Green Eyes, Elena. It's Green Eyes by Coldplay. Coldplay. So, yeah, did you understand the message though? I see your question. Thank you, Christine. Hold on one second. I ended up writing a letter anonymously and had someone deliver it in her locker in work. So I don't know how she would feel if I said it was me. Can you look? Who's her? What are you referring to? You have to remind me of the situation. Because, remember, like I said, I read a lot of people. So I think I have a vague memory of it, but you got to remind me of the situation so that I can, be on the same board, see on the same page. No problem. I'm patient. Yeah. So can you just tell me? Okay. I may have to take a minute because I have to type something on my phone. I'm taking care of two things. I'm doing this and taking care of some things. I'm interested in a colleague. Okay. Okay. I kind of remember this. You wrote an anonymous letter. How cute. I always felt like my mom never liked me and still carry this. I don't think that wasn't her message at all. I think you're reading into it. That's okay, no worries. Just let me real quick tell you, Lena, am I not making these messages clear? That was not her message. Her message was to remember yourself and how special you are and for you to not think of the shoulda, coulda, was, because maybe that's why you think that, because you're thinking, oh, she should act this way or could act this way. Yes, that's an update for you. So I don't feel like that's the message. The message was more about focusing on yourself and finding what's special about yourself and setting yourself free. And also to the person who did the reading with the roses, I just want to make clear that it wasn't literally bed of roses. I don't know if it was at the cemetery. I just saw these flowers that almost like a garden that was being, grown. Okay, let's get back to Christine. So I hope that makes sense, Elena. I think what you don't realize is that some of these readings, people are trying to help you grow and help you shift and kind of see something internal struggles you're having. And that's what she's commenting on. Okay, let me take a look and see what happened with this girl. After Christine, it will be Nicole. Nicole will be getting a medium reading, so you can get that together in a minute. All right. Let me see. So this is my feeling. She definitely saw it. You want to know if she saw the letter. I had some delivered locker on work. I don't know if she would feel if I said it was me. Can you look into it? I feel like she's very flattered and she's very excited about it. This isn't a negative, meaning like she's not like, who, the hell did this? Who wrote me this letter? No, I feel like she's very surprised. She's very flattered. If you were to tell her, she would be very flattered still. Um, I feel like I know you said she's kind of tough and you feel like she won't be responsive or care because she's got like, tough skin. I kind of remember now. Um, but I don't really see that. I feel like what she's kind of more coming from a place of, um, like, someone who kind of wears that on their outer self, you know what I mean? Like they have to kind of have this tough exterior, but the inside they're not. I feel like she's very flattered by it, but she's very curious or even see me like that. I don't know if she's seeing you. I don't really feel I can say for sure, but I can kind of say that she doesn't really even aware of you in that way. I don't like it. I don't see it like I don't see like it'll be mutual, but if it's off my chest, so I feel like good about that. Yeah. I feel like your instincts are right. I don't feel like she's 100% seeing you that way, but she's also not offended and she wouldn't be upset or she's not upset or she isn't like, "Oh, why the hell would you tell me this?" or anything. I think does she suspect? Not totally. No, not totally. I really hid my tracks. I feel like it's one of those things where you tell someone and they're like, "Oh, okay, cool. Well, thank you. That's very flattering. I really appreciate it. I really didn't know." That's the vibe I get. But, I don't know if I feel the same way, but I really, really appreciate it. That kind of vibe. Like she seems very cool about it, very loving. Not loving like loving, but positive. I feel like if you tell her, it will absolutely form some kind of friendship and she's not going to be uncomfortable with it. I don't know. I have this very strong feeling people get this way about her a lot. I just think she attracts this kind of attention in a way. Like I think people really, really tend to like her. So it's not her being egotistical. It's just kind of her being like, oh, okay, cool. That's cool. Sorry about that sound, but I feel like you guys will end up really nice friends, probably casual friends. She'll be flattered. It will be good. You got it off your chest. You can kind of move forward. And now kind of pursue someone who's actually pursuing you back. You know what I mean? Because this isn't good for the spirit to put all this energy into someone who isn't responding back to you. So yeah. Does that help? I feel like you should tell her. Shouldn't she tell her, everybody? Let's see what song comes up for her though. I'm kind of curious. Let's see. I have to breathe. The weekend can't feel my face. No mutual development.
And I know she'll be the death of me, at least we'll both be numb. And she'll always get the best of me, the worst is
but at least we'll both be beautiful and stay forever young. What is this about? What is this song about? Dang. Let me get over it first before I say something.
She told me don't worry.
Don't worry about it. We both can't go without it. She told me you'll never be alone. This is about I can't feel my face because I was debating and writing another. This is you, huh? You can't feel your face when you're with her. Being on it.
And I know she'll be the death of me, at least we'll both be numb. And she'll always
What?
get the best of me. The worst is yet to come. All the misery was
This doesn't fit her then. It's not the right song.
I know, girl, I know.
Trying again. What? That doesn't. It's about being high. Is it really about being high? Are you serious? Are you serious? All right, hold on a second. I sent you to the people. You did? I thought that was a mistake. Okay. You'll be after Nicole TV. I don't think it's about being high. Okay, hold on. I have to do something because I have a whole car issue. So hold on. I told you my aircon broke in my car, so it's really fun. All right, hold on a second, everyone. Wait. Oh. Is it, everybody look it up. Is it about being high? I need to know. I don't think so. Is it? Okay. Okay, hold on, everybody. High on love. Wait, is it really? Okay, is it okay? One more second. Sorry about this, but I need to find. How do I do this? I can't believe I'm sitting here live doing this. Love doesn't make my face go numb. Okay. All right, hold on a second. I'm like juggling a lot today, everyone. So give me a little moment to breathe here. What the hell? Sorry. Oh, okay, hold on. I'll be right back. Apologize, everybody, but I have this like car thing going on. So I'm doing that while I'm doing readings. I apologize. This is the life. I just want to make sure. Maybe I should get high and find a better way to woo her. Don't listen to TV. We don't know if that's what's about. I'm going to Google it when I get back. 1 second. 1 second. Okay, I'm back, everybody. Okay. Who Googled it? Who Googled it? Anybody Google it? What is the weekend I'm numb about? Did you guys Google it? Look, I don't think so. All right, let's real quick before I move on. Real quick, Nicole, I got you. Go ahead, Nicole. I put in. Sorry, everybody. My aircon broke in my car, and so I'm juggling all that too. It's real fun. Medium reading. Okay, gotcha. Hold on. Here we go. Let's try. Let's try. Let's see. Oh, it keeps being the weekend. What's up with that? Now it's blinding lights by the weekend. I've been trying to call. I've been on my own for long enough. Maybe you can show me how to love. Maybe I'm going through withdrawals. Yeah, I think it's numb on love, guys. This fits Christine. She's numb on love.
I've been on my own for long enough. Maybe you can show me how to love. Maybe
Someone must be blinded by love.
you don't even have to do too much. You can turn me on with just a touch. Maybe.
Oh yeah, here we go.
City's cold and empty. No one's around to judge me. I can see clearly when you're gone.
Here we go. Okay, I'm gonna tell her to.
I'm blinded by the lights.
Here we go. Yes, I think you got your answer. Tell her today. All right. There we go. Recommend it or should I wait? Vote away. Okay, everybody vote. Should she tell her today or wait to the weekend maybe? Just kidding. All right, the weekend. Thank you. You're very helpful. We appreciate it. That was awesome. Okay, here's my thing. I just want you to know I saw that she wasn't. Get high. That is I win. You win? Why do you win? The sign, it's a sign to get high. Listen, I did not promote this on YouTube, okay? I'm just saying. Just saying. That's not what I said. That's what Tanaya said. It's been a while. It's been 2 years since I had my eye on someone authentically. Ooh, okay. Using big words and everything. All right, listen. I'm just going to leave it like this, and we're moving on to Nicole. Oh, Susan, it's about confessing all his misery, his addiction, his cause, has cause, not extolling drug use to use according to Google by weekend can't feel my face. Ah, it's about confessing. Now I'm just reading too much into it, but I understand. It's about all the things he's been like made him miserable and he's just talking about it. And then blinded by the lights is kind of about being blinded about stuff, not seeing. Definitely tell her. We all feel like you should tell her. Tell her today. Tell today. Yeah, because I just want to make it clear. I didn't say that you're not going to have a connection and that she'll appreciate it. I just said that it may not like lead to like, what? Now we're going to run away together type of vibe. You know what I mean? High off love. Okay. All right, let's get back to Nicolette. But I call her Nicole. Medium reading, grandfather on my mother's side. Is my grandmother proud me? Can I ask what his experience has been since his passing, like what he's learned from the spirit realm? Well, they kind of when you want to talk to a spirit, you have to realize that I let them decide what they're going to talk about. So you just have to be open to what they're going to talk about. They already know things you want to hear. So it's better. I don't really like to get questions asked because when I'm doing medium readings, I'm not thinking about it. I'm letting whatever comes through me come through and come out. So if you ask me questions, that I'm thinking about the question you're asking. And you got to have some patience and kind of you got to just let it happen and let him talk about, because you'll be surprised. They'll talk about the things, that they may feel that you have to remember they've learned things and they may want to share some things and things like that. Okay, you're ready to hear whatever he wants to share. Yeah, I kind of follow the lead of the spirit. I don't really do an interview because when you do that, then my mind's working, and not that my mind isn't working. I mean, sometimes it's questionable, but most of the time we see where it goes. Friends are always nice. Thank you. Yes, we'll see where it goes. I feel like it's a good start. We all want to know, right? We all want an update. Okay. All right, Nicole, here we go. And then after Nicole is Tanaya, TB. Okay. Grandfather. I didn't even know you were here, Susan. People be quiet. On your mother's side. Okay. A lot of grandparents today. So the first thing I hear from him is that this has been a wild ride. This is nothing he expected it to be. He said that he knew he was going to pass and he was more than ready. If he was to be very honest, he had been ready for some time, and it kind of went longer or took longer than he would have liked. Um, he's saying that things were kind of dragging out for some time. Like he felt like, oh, sorry, his leaving this world was dragging out for some time. I didn't make that clear. He knew he was going to die, but he had braced himself for it for some time. That it was almost like unremarkable is the word he says, like almost like he had been bracing for it for so long. Um, and that it it wasn't like he was so sick all the time. What he means by so long is that in a way he was kind of like other parts of his life, like things that happened to him in his younger years and things that he had gone through. I don't know. I feel like life was actually definitely difficult for him from what he's showing me. And that it's not like he was wishing, for him to leave this world, but he was anticipating it. That's the word for this for so long. Like he kind of had thought about it. He felt like it was a big fear of his. He was afraid of what was like, laying beyond this world. And he was, I get the feeling he might have been religious in a sense because he's talking about hell. And most people are thinking about heaven, and he was afraid of hell, I guess, almost like he was afraid of, what happens to people when they don't do right. I don't know. The whole thing caused a lot of fear in him. And what he wants to share with you is that when he died, he kind of felt like embraced by a bunch of arms. Like he goes, it's feeling of feeling completely surrounded with support and a kind of love he's never experienced. There was nobody waiting for him. There was no thank you, Andrea. That was sweet. There was nobody like waiting for him, you know what I mean? There was none of that. There was nobody telling him where to go or not to go. He says it was very difficult to go through his life and kind of see all the decisions he made, not thinking about it. He wants you to know that you're thinking about the things you want to do. Like you're putting a lot of thought, like you're actually.
Call from
Oh, sorry, hold on. That's like, I apologize. I don't know who that's. Someone's calling. Again, I'm juggling a few things. I apologize, Nicole. Hold on. Okay. Apologize, everybody. I'm juggling a bunch of stuff because my car had an issue. So I think that was them calling. Yeah, so he's kind of coming more from the place of um, recognizing that when he was alive, he just wasn't very self-aware. You know what I mean? And he wasn't as conscious about things as you are. That you're way more ahead of him in that way. So be proud of that. Like he just kind of like he felt like he fumbled, like life happened to him. Things happened. He tried to handle it. Like he's very, very surprised at how much what we do and how we handle things and how it all affects everything. And that we just think it's all random, meaning like kind of what I always tell you guys, everything you do, one thing affects the other. And he thought it was just like chaos, or maybe there was a God just controlling everything. And it's really a lot up to us, and that you're way ahead of everyone in that way. Does this make any sense, Nicole? Um, he's also talking about the month of May being a beautiful time. He had a very eventful life, and when my grandmother passed, he became a heavy drinker and he didn't make good decisions. Yeah, I think that's kind of what he meant by he was wanting this to happen. I feel like he was showing me, like, hearing that from you is kind of matching what I'm seeing from him, that he was kind of trying to leave this world and, didn't really see the effects of how that was having on other people. So yeah, he wants you to know that the decisions we make, one thing affects the other. Even going back from his youth, he didn't realize. He just kind of felt like maybe the world was just cruel to some people and nicer to some people. And he says it's not true. Everyone's going through their struggles, and it's just appearing in different ways. So he tells you, this is advice: don't look out, look in. Don't compare, only compare the progress you've made. This is advice for everybody here. He has grown, he's evolved. He feels he was very immature emotionally when he was alive, and he's not anymore. He says, don't compare where you think your life should be, Nicole, but just kind of look at how far you've come and keep moving forward. I'm really, really anxious. I have to put this
Battery
back on
40%.
now that someone's
Connected
not trying to
to
call
iPhone
me.
2.
Because who calls people anymore? Just kidding. Um, let's see what he says.
Connected to.
I don't know. The
That is
songs have
iPad.
been trippy today. I'm watching you, but also doing two things at once. You have air con issues. I'm having a new roof put on my house in North Carolina, and I live in New York. Yes, what you're saying matches up what you're saying about the month of May. What is that? And then picking out a shingle colors for FaceTime. Yeah, my air con isn't working in my car, so that's going to be awesome to get fixed. Okay, let's see what he has to say through the song. Oh, it's a good one. It's called Feel the Love by John Newman. Everyone's trying to be really positive today because, we're all feeling this crazy energy. I feel like the spirit world's trying to help us out, guys. I can feel the love. Can you feel it too? Yeah, I said it's true. Yeah, it's true. Feel the love. Can you feel it too? I can feel it. Oh, that's it. That's the lyrics. I said it's true. I can feel the love. Can you feel it too? Oh, what's up with month of May then? This is Feel the Love by John Newman, by the way. Oh, you don't know about May. Okay. Let me see. I want to hear if it's like past or present or future. This is future. Future. May. Things start to change. May, future. It's the beginning, because I see so much brightness he's showing me. He's saying everything starts to lift in a better direction because of the decisions you're making. This is future. This feels very positive. Yes, Nicole, May 2024. Does it feel positive? Can you guys feel it? Can you feel love? Okay. I have to shorten it because they'll take me down. They've gotten a little more lenient on YouTube ever since TikTok, because TikTok lets you play stuff. His birthday is next month. Oh, okay. Yeah, that wasn't. Here's the thing. I hate to destroy things for you. They don't really care about those things, about birthdays and stuff, because that's all about the physical birth, but they care about it for us. So he's more focused on helping you in the things going on in your life and your future. I can't wait for you guys to hear next week's podcast, which is going to be Bill Litzen, the near-death experience he had, and how intense and crazy it is, because it validates so much of the things I've seen and told you guys. So, and one of them is how much people detach very quickly. You're not connected to your physical world, body, or anything. So that might be good for you. I love that. Thank you, Adela. But it's more, he's more focused on helping you. All right, TB. What's happening? You're doing another medium reading. And thank you, Andrea, for the tip you sent. I appreciate it. Thank you all so much. Don't forget, I have my Patreon. I'm posting energy climates daily on my Patreon. Today, I tried to do a video 5 times, and I tried to it just was not working out. So I had to write it. It was so irritating. This day I'm just over it. It's like it's scratchy. It's a scratchy. I don't know. This day has been a little trippy. But anyway, I post energy climates on my Patreon daily, and I talk about what the energy is going to be like, so you guys know, instead of on my Instagram. Also have my podcast. Don't forget the House Medium. Something called merch I've put up, and send in your stories, because Nicole sent in her story. And we'll see what I have to say. Okay, TB, who are we talking to now? Who now? Who are you talking to now? Oops, I just threw something away. Apologize. Is she here? It really sucks that I can't do music, doesn't it? Really bums me out. Matter of fact, I'm recording someone for my podcast in 1 hour. See how much can Adela juggle? Should that be like a YouTube channel? Where's Tanaya? Where'd Tanaya go? Did you get a second medium reading, Tanaya? Am I imagining that? I don't know where she is. Is anybody here? Is this mic on? Anybody listening? Is it just me? Hello? No? Anybody here? Am I off there? Hello? Hello? Anybody here? What's happening? Medium, mother. Yes, again. Okay. Okay. Just making sure that I'm not alone on here. Okay. Your mom. So your mom's just gonna, I've read for TB before, so we know we just kind of get to the cut to the chase and just hear what your mom has to say, right? You're still on. Thank you. I swear, it's like talking into the void, and I get more response from the spirit world than people online. Is everybody just so shy these days to talk? I don't blame you. All right, hold on. So the first thing I hear, Tanaya, is it's time to move on. Seems like I like the picture on your cup. This is my house medium merch. Can you see? This is cup. I finally made it to a live stream. Hi, Premise. You made it. Okay, I know I got your mother. I got your mother. So I hear her hi. She's saying, Tanaya, that it's time to move on. It's time to move forward. Um, she's been released from the shackles of the past. Like she's been able to come and made, and a lot of them weren't good ones, and how they affected her children. Um, Tanaya, I'm reading you right now. Are you listening? Your mom's talking to you. Are you listening? Are you listening? Is this mic on? Um, so she's saying that, she is finally healed from a lot, or have let go of a lot of the things that she held on to in the past. Um, when she first passed, it was very hard for her to move forward. Like she was kind of caught up in the decisions she made and why she made them and how they hurt her children. But she's let go of a lot of that and she's much freer. She wants you to be free. It does seem to be a theme today with you, TB, that you need to let go of them, in the sense of you don't need your mother's approval. You don't need other people's approval. Like you have to start to find your own approval. You don't have to go down the same path that she's gone, or your grandmother's gone, or anyone else has gone. Making your own way. You can't keep stopping and analyzing what could have been. I had a lot of problems with electronics today. Yeah, that has nothing to do with it. Like that has nothing to do with it. She has nothing to do with it. She's saying that she's not doing those things, and she's more talking to you more direct. And I think people got to understand, like, you got to get past like all the woo and all the, oh, there's lights flickering and all that stuff is cool, but you got to hear the deeper messages that the spirit world's trying to help you with, because they've learned things and they've grown and they've come to understand things, and they're trying to help you grow. And this is the second person talking to you, and you need to take it in that she is telling you it's time to move forward. It's time to let go of the past and the past people in your life, and to start just living your life freely. Okay, you're listening. And let go of what you thought things were supposed to look like. She failed in a lot of ways, and she recognizes it, and she kind of owns it. But she does say, um, it's not always easy to kind of own your mistakes. This has been kind of a battle for her, and it's a battle really for most people, and even in the spirit world. So that's not what she's here to talk about. She says that you're hyper focusing on things, that you're second guessing things all the time, and that it's important for you to be liked, and it's important for your family to like you. And she's saying that find that outside, look for it in other ways, set yourself free. And that's what she has done. It's kind of interesting because she gave me like a flash of like how we feel so bonded to our physical family for the rest of our life, and how she shows me that that actually changes a lot as we get older. Like, sorry, as we, when we're in the other realm, we really stop looking for that constant validation. You don't need it anymore, that you're just okay with being in your own skin. And that's what she's been learning, is to heal. Anyway, she's encouraging you to start looking forward. Yeah, there is a delay in the chat. It kind of sucks. So I just want to hear, I'm just curious at what song's going to come up, because then I got to wrap it up. All right, hold on. Let's see what song's going to come up. I want to see. It's been an interesting song day. Let's see. Yeah, see, I don't feel like this is fitting. This is definitely not fitting. Am I? Like, let me make sure this is on shuffle. I don't know. Maybe is it fitting? Or maybe I'm not shuffling. Oh, smart. New shuffle and get recommendations in your queue. Refresh daily. Okay. I guess. Right, let's see. Okay, that's the better way. This is called Cold by Coldplay. What's up with Coldplay today? You see the world black and white, no color or light. You think you'll never get it right, but you're wrong. You might. The sky could fall on me. The parting of the seas, but you need me more.
See the world in black and white.
To me than any color I see.
No color.
All I ever wanted was love, but you never looked hard enough.
You think you'll never get it right, but you will. You might.
How does this is a good one, TV. Hold on 1 second, Susan. Wait, Susan, haven't you come in my podcast before? No, you haven't. You see that all I ever wanted to be is living in perfect symmetry. Nothing is down or up as us. You see the world black and white. You see what I mean? They're trying to, she's trying to say, like, you see things have to be a certain way, but it's not. There's a variety of ways you find your own way. Yeah. This is good. You should try. All you ever wanted was love. All you ever wanted was love, but you never looked hard enough. It's never going to give itself up. All you want, it's like you're looking for all these things and working so hard, but it's not really about that. All you want to be was living in perfect harmony. You want to see it come down there for throwing your arms and to say you're not a moment too soon. Yeah, listen to the whole song. That's very, very fitting. And I figured out what I was a better way to do this. Okay. That makes more sense. Okay. Susan, how does the house meeting work? Do I email my story? Yes, to the housemedium@gmail. I had surgery, float above my body, confirmed by a surgeon because I told him things I couldn't have known. Can you investigate what happened? Yes, send your story to the housemedium@gmail, and then I'll respond back to you and we'll set up a time to record. She thinks I'm too focused on my family or having a family. No, she's saying that, you get very hyper focused on what life is supposed to look like, what you're supposed to be doing, how you're supposed to be doing it. And yes, you're too focused on, you're seeking the love, like this song says, you're seeking approval and love from your family, and you need to just start living your life, move forward, not looking back and trying to get the validation from those people. Okay, so did someone send me in for another reading? Did Stephanie? Okay, after Stephanie, that will, I may have to start wrapping it up because I have to record in about an hour and shorter than an hour. Stephanie, you're getting a medium reading. Who do you want to talk to? Premise, who do you want to talk to? So you just say who you want to talk to by relationship. I think that was a perfect song. Look it up. Coldplay called Low. Okay. TV, look up Coldplay Low. My Aunt Carmen. You're so busy. Your Aunt Carmen. I don't need the name. I don't really prefer names. So just, is this your aunt on your mother or father's side? Oh, I'm busy. Yes, too busy. Too busy. So yeah, isn't that like a cool song, everyone? Your Aunt Carmen on your mother or father's side? Father. Okay. So your aunt on your father's side. Ooh, I just got like a cool. So the first thing I get is that she's like talking about the 1800s. Not that she was born in 1800s, obviously, but she's saying that she's talking about these times, these older times. She's saying, remember that things were very difficult in certain times. So whenever you feel bogged down by life, that like she's got a funny sense of humor. That's the best way to describe it. She's like, if you ever feel bad about life and think life is hard, and she's talking to me, by the way, Stephanie. She's basically like probably making fun of me being upset about my aircon not working and having to fix it. She's like, imagine living in these times. Anyway, she's saying that her passing, she was aware of it. She has a really positive attitude. She's really fun. Um, she's saying if you can't laugh and you can't have fun with things, then what's the point? Like if you're constantly taking life too seriously and too heavy, you're gonna have a long life. I feel like she's sick. She's talking about her chest. I don't know if like it's her, chest area, this area. And she's showing me like things kind of growing. I don't know if she's talking about like cancer in the breast area, but she's talking about this area. She's saying that she said that she was fighting something off and she couldn't stop it. She's very eccentric. She's very funny. She kind of marches to the beat of her own drum, and she recommends that for everyone. She's saying everyone, I'm reading Primus 101, by the way. Primus 101 paid for the reading, and I'm reading, and this is my last reading. So yeah, she's saying that and because I'm doing readings and donations. So she's saying that she's kind of very like eccentric. I heard she had a headache, went to the hospital and died there alone. Ooh, okay. Um, do you know if there was we don't know if there was anything else wrong with her? Because she's making it seem like things were wrong with her. She knew that there was things wrong with her, but she just kind of ignored it. You know what I mean? Like that kind of reminds me of an aneurysm or something. But the way she's making it seem is like there was some illness in the chest area, or she had something going on. Maybe I'm wrong and it's her heart, but she's saying like she did know. She's the kind of person that if the doctors told her she was sick and things were going bad with her, she would just be like, I'll be fine. I can ask. Yes, I heard she did. Okay. That she had an aneurysm. Is that what you heard? She's showing me for sure, saying like I just was she had some problems. Yeah. She's saying that she just kind of would ignore it. Like she's a kind of person that was like she rather enjoy life than waste her time on pills and at the hospital and getting poked and prodded. She just absolutely is eccentric. Like she wasn't afraid to die. She wasn't afraid of death. She definitely had some psychic and kind of intuitive abilities. She was very connected in that kind of way. She was very eccentric. She says that she tries to help you out many times. She's talking about painting for some reason. She's showing me canvases and artists and saying to remember your creative side and let that come out more. Take breaks by the water. I don't know what that means. She's talking very fast, which is why I have to have a sip of water. She says, take big breaks by the water. She loves how you tend to understand. You do art. Okay. She says she tries to inspire you. She lifts your spirits. She says, please, please follow your own path, march to the beat of your own drum. And this is for everyone here listening, that she can't recommend enough. Marching to the beat of your own drum is the best way to live. Never follow the pack. Follow your own pack. Make your own pack. She's just all around awesome. Did you know her very well? Because she's showing me like these outfits that she reminds me of someone who would, when she was younger, like much, much younger in her 20s and stuff, like would wear a skirt with, mismatch her outfits. Like she's very eccentric. So she did know what was happening with her. She was warned, and she just kind of looked at it like if it's her time, it's her time. What was she raised you, or what was she like? Does this make sense to you? Because I just feel like she came in laughing and, you know, um, she says that the life that she has now is definitely more what she kind of always felt connected to, that there's this realm that she's in now. And she absolutely whispers in your ear and in your mind. She tries to influence you and guide you, and that you are a beautiful spirit. She's sorry she wasn't more grounded or wasn't more, I guess, responsible or something, because she felt like she did the best she could. But I kind of, she just kind of reminds me of like a teenager. I remember her more reserved, but she was loving. Oh, really? I don't see her like this at all. Am I talking to the right person? I feel like I'm talking to someone else. This doesn't match at all. This person. Who's this person? Sometimes people break my rules and someone else sneaks in. This is very not the same energy. This person is not reserved at all. This person is free and talking about being an artist and a creative person, when she, especially when she was like in her 20s. She's talking about her chest area, free spirited. Do you know who that person is? Wow, what does wow mean? And then I want to see what song they're going to play. Just curious myself, even. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, okay.
No more tears, no more tears, no more tears.
Do you know who that person is that I described? This is called No More Tears. Slow Motion Miracles Satchel. I think it's pretty obvious, the lyrics.
The most beautiful poison was like a child.
I mostly in my head growing up, I might have just not noticed. I was mostly in my head.
No more
I don't know. Are you sure there isn't someone else I'm crying right now? Oh, okay. Maybe check out who she was in her 20s, because I don't see an uptight person at all. If this isn't her, if it's her, then I feel like she was
look at my heart,
way open and free spirited. I don't feel like she was an uptight person. So I'm just curious.
Well, it's been too long.
But there isn't another person this could connect to.
And I've been too down. Been wondering weeks and months.
You must be going through something.
Come round.
Because it literally came out No More Tears.
No more tears.
I don't know. This is her vibe. See this vibe right here? This is why I like using music, because this is the feeling I get. Like someone is just like, that's why I said, is there someone else? No? Okay, then maybe look into her past. Because I feel like, I remember laughing too. I feel like this is really her. But I feel like she kind of settled down. But I feel like she's a free spirit. So I'd be curious. Maybe update us. All right, everyone. Let's do one last song. Because, yeah, I don't change things to make it fit. This is who I'm feeling. This is how I'm seeing it. And it isn't changing. Let's do one last parting song. Helpless. Oh, Katie Lang. Interesting. Oh, there's a town in North Ontario. Oh, okay, this is a cool song. What's this song about? With dream, comfort, memory, despair, and in my mind, I still need a place to go. All my changes were there. Blue windows behind the stars. Yellow moon on the rise. Big birds flying across the sky, throwing shadows on our eyes. Leave us. The chains are locked.
There is a town in
It's about
North
freeing yourself.
Ontario.
It's about freeing yourself. There's a lot about freeing ourselves today. A lot of messages about freeing. Maybe we all needed to hear that. Anyway, thank you guys. I'm going to get a lot of notices from YouTube. I hope this helped. I'll be back. I swear. I'm trying. Thank you all so much. See everybody soon. You know where to find me. Hey, Sean, I gotta go. I gotta go record for my podcast now. Bye, everyone. I gotta eat something and then go record. Good night, everyone. Hope the Energy Climber Cruise has definitely been a bumpy ride. Definitely. Big birds flying across the sky.